Hey everyone, this is Jordan from La Chaos Kennels. Welcome to my Presa Kitchen, aka the Canine Cafe. Today I'm showing you what my dogs eat for dinner. Yep, it's that serious. And yeah, it involves salmon heads today, but that's okay. Gross or not, we do this every day. I start off by washing some fresh chicken eggs from our coop. We have about 18 hens on our property, so the dogs get to enjoy a fresh egg a few times a week. Now let's speed this up. Don't forget to crack all of your eggs into a clean bowl, just in case there's a rotten one in there. Each dog gets one egg, shell and all. It's packed with calcium and all kinds of goodness for joints, coat, and nails. Plus, they love the crunch, go figure. Now it's time to glove up for the gross stuff. They're not my favorite to serve, but they sure are a big hit. Ignore my momentary struggle while I try to put a wet hand into a rubber glove. Next up are my salmon heads. I know they look wild, but the dogs really do like them. The salmon heads are rich in omega-3s, which is great for their brain health, their skin, and their coat. And also, the dogs treat them like they're a 5-star delicacy. The kennel goes crazy when they come out. I personally can't stand the smell. I hate the smell of fish. Anyways, let's get these dogs fed. Ugh, struggle bus. I was digging through my freezer and I found some satin balls that were left over from the last time I made a mix. So they're going to get a little piece of that today. I'm sure they'll be happy with it. What's coming next is their daily blend. Today we have turkey for lean protein, chicken necks for bone, turkey hearts for taurine and muscle meat, and 2 secreting organs for vital nutrients. This batch has liver and turkey fries, also known as turkey testicles. I also add in beef fat for energy and flavor. Turkey's a very lean meat, so I rotate what kind of fat I add to it. I'll add lamb fat or beef fat, which I get in abundance. My dogs all vary in size, so everyone has their own amount that they get. The total weight that I feed includes any of the extras like the salmon head or the satin balls. My bigger male Presas eat between 2.5 and 3.5 pounds depending on their weight, and my smaller dogs like my bull terrier eats around a pound. I have a few supplements that I rotate through. Today I'm using Origins. It's a supplement that supports their digestive health and eye function. It also keeps their skin and coat looking nice. Basically, it's their version of a green smoothie. You can put it on the food dry, or you can make it into a type of slop with water. Sometimes I add the water, but with this being a turkey mix, it is very, very wet already. And here's what today's dinner looks like. First up is Locke, a 4-year-old male. Here's Lodi. He's also 4. One thing I tend to do with all of my dogs from a very young age is to teach them to sit and wait for their food. They all did a pretty good job today. This next one is Sunday. She's a 2-year-old female. Everybody gets their bowl, and yeah, we have a system. No one seems to rush me too much. Everyone kind of quiets down when I start handing out the bowls. This next guy just turned a year old on June 1st. His name is Malik. He gets a little excited. He's still learning the rules. Watching them eat like this doesn't get old. It's a moment of peace, like a little reward for being good dogs. And for me, it's a reminder that I'm feeding my dogs with a good intention, and that makes a big difference to me and my program. This next girl is all gas, no brakes. This is Critter. She just turned 1 in March. She's come a long way with her obedience, and she has a really strong desire to please. I started hanging feeders on everybody's kennels, and so now she doesn't like to eat out of her bowl. So I had to go and dump it into her feeder, of course. This little firecracker is Navi. She's my 23-pound bull terrier. She absolutely devours anything I put in front of her. I currently have 2 dogs boarding with me, so of course I had to include them in my video. I stopped by to give them some love. Next up is my other boarding client. He's starting to get with the program too. We've been working on his sit before he eats. Last but not least is one of my house dogs. Of course, as soon as I said I was making salmon heads, my wife said, "You better feed that shit outside." This is 2. She's a 1-year-old female. She just turned 1 in February. She doesn't seem to mind having to eat it outside. That's dinner at my house. From coop to bowl and raw and real. If you're curious about raw feeding, drop your questions below. We can have a little chat about it. If you're already in the raw game, let me know what you're serving. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give your pup a little bit of extra love today. That's all from Canine Nutrition.